As learning and development professionals, we get to work every day to help people reach their full potential. But there's a population in the world who work for international NGOs who don't necessarily get access to the great resources, materials, and programs that we create for our organizations every day.
In 2004, 6 international NGOs met in Washington, D.C. to form LINGOs. 10 years later, that organization has grown to over 80 international relief and development organizations, training their staffs overseas to improve their skills and their ability to deliver programming. LINGOs was founded on the idea that if we could get these relief and development organizations working together and then get the private sector involved, both as companies and individuals, and finally use the latest in learning technology, we really could make a difference in the skills of the field-based workers.
We could not have achieved this impact without the help of learning professionals who volunteer their time to build out world-class content through the Global Give Back program, and through the many learning industry vendors who make their services available at little or no cost.
Learning industry companies have contributed millions of dollars worth of products and services since we began LINGOs. None of that could have been purchased by LINGOs members because donors like you want the money they give to these organizations to go to programs for the poor.
The LINGOs community thanks our sponsors.
LINGOs members have over 200,000 employees operating in over 130 countries around the world. But that's only the tip of the iceberg. There are 10 to 20 times the number of people working in local organizations with even less access to professional development opportunities.
The work of Last Mile Learning is only possible through our collaboration with volunteers from learning companies, individuals, and universities who support our work. We've created, in collaboration with these volunteers, dozens of courses with hundreds of volunteers in multiple languages.
We're approaching over $2 million worth of online learning content being created by individual volunteers like you from the private sector.
With the Last Mile Learning program, we have the aim of expanding access to many of the world-class resources that are currently available to members, to anyone working to support the needs of poor communities around the world.
Now imagine your contribution of time to create a course that is used by literally thousands of health workers in Africa, Asia, and Latin America who are helping care for millions of people infected with the AIDS virus.
Imagine what a team of development professionals from your company might be able to contribute to increase the effectiveness of dedicated people willing to work and live in places you couldn't even want to visit.
Imagine what your company might be able to contribute to enable these organizations doing inspiring work for the most vulnerable populations on the planet to become even more effective.
LINGOs is the give back program for the workplace learning industry. We'd like to thank Tony and the ASTD organization, as well as the hundreds of volunteers in the ASTD community who've supported the LINGOs mission over the years and helping those who do good do it better. I invite you to become part of our mission. Send a note to giveback@lingos.org and tell us how you or your company or your colleagues would like to get involved. And thank you.